Hey guys, what is good? It's your boy NOT. And remember yesterday when we reacted to that dominant Luka Doncic performance, man? 11 seconds. Do something.
Dallas is out of timeout.
Do something. Shoot that.
He's going to take a three. Got it.
1 point game.
Nothing shocks me about this game.
And that Drew rim. It's still loose. Luka got
He got. Whoa. No, man, 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists. We are here with a Jimmy High Roller video talking about just how spectacular that performance was. I mean, we're talking like Wilt Chamberlain putting up 100, Kobe Bryant putting up 81, but not necessarily in the point aspect, just in overall performance and just the spectacularity of the whole entire finish of the game. But yeah, man, we are here with the video from Jimmy High Roller, man. This video is titled "The Best Game I've Ever Seen in My Life." I totally agree. I mean, those highlights were spectacular, man. I mean, like for real, man. Crazy highlights, a crazy performance. I mean, Luka Doncic is a star in the making. His team right now might not be in the best position. I believe they are 7th in the West. But, you know, once again, like I mentioned in the last video, they can use this as motivation to help uplift themselves. And hopefully they can get into at least the top 3. But yeah, man, shout out to Luka, man. This dude is a beast. I mean, this is literally like, playing 2K on rookie as a 99 overall playing against the Sacramento Kings. Like, bro, talk about craziness. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. We are 900 subs away. We did go back 2 subscribers. I don't know what that's about, you know. But yeah, man, YouTube, they tend to kick you off of the channel if you're inactive. So try to stay as active as possible. Turn on those post notifications. Do whatever you gotta do to stay updated. Rocking the jersey today, man, the old AAU jersey. Because, you know, this is motivation right here, man. Let's go ahead and let's hop straight into it. 8 minutes long. Let's see what this is talking about. And yes, sir. Let me turn this up a little bit. Turn this up. Yeah, man, Luka magic. I mean, what he did in that performance was magical. Like, this guy, Luka, is something different.
I was gonna post a different video today. Had the whole thing planned out and ready to go. It was gonna be awesome. And then this happened. Luka Doncic just had one of the greatest games.
And it's so, this interview was so funny. It's like, he capped. He said he didn't know that he had 60. There's no way you didn't know how much points you had.
It's never been done in NBA history. A 60-point, 20-rebound, triple-double.
Stop the cap.
60 points, 20 boards, it never happened, baby. How's it feel right now?
I'm tired as hell.
You can rest later, you're young.
I need to recover the beer.
My nigga.
Man, he was like, 60? I had 60? Yes, you had 60, bro. Somebody had to been telling Luka in his ear, because there's no way you just go for 60, man. There's no way. But yeah, man, the crazy stats.
In NBA history. Today, here's a list of the greatest games in modern NBA history dating all the way back to 1979, according to GameScore. GameScore is a stat that uses all of the data from a given box score to measure a player's productivity and impact for a single game. Generally speaking, a game score of 10 is an average performance by an average player. A game score of 20 is considered a good game even from good players. A score of 30 is really starting to get into uncommon territory. Think all NBA level player on a very productive night. Throughout an entire NBA season, there's usually less than 50 games that exceed a game score of 40. Think best game of the season from a superstar. And once we creep into games that have exceeded a game score of 50, we are entering a territory that only a handful of players in NBA history have ever accomplished. Stephen Curry has never had a single game in his entire career that yielded him a game score this high. Neither has Kevin Durant.
Wait, hold on. He just Wait, is he talking about total overall score, like the whole game, rebounds, assists? Because if he's talking about that, then I understand. But if we're talking about points, Steph Curry had how many points one game? It must have been something different. Cause
done it.
I didn't listen properly.
In his entire
I think
NBA
he said
career,
total.
and so has Giannis. And Michael Jordan accomplished this feat more than any other player with 4 of these games throughout his entire career. But at the very top of the list are the 10 best games in modern basketball history, according to GameScore. Luka's game against the Knicks on Tuesday night earned him a game score of 56.3, the 5th best single game performance ever. 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists.
That's 2K stats.
60-point triple.
That's what you would drop in
NBA history.
Like, bro,
this
that's
is
crazy.
The best regular season performance I have ever seen live with my own 2 eyes. Because if Luka's record-breaking stat line wasn't historic enough, the kid put up these numbers while pulling off an almost impossible comeback.
Real.
With
it's
just
so
33
crazy.
seconds left in the 4th quarter, the Mavericks were down by 9 points. At this point, 99%
this
of teams
game
will
was
just
so
concede
insane.
and call it a game. In fact, throughout the last 20 years, there have been 13,884 teams that were down at least 9 points with 35 seconds or less remaining. Prior to Tuesday night, here's a list of the teams that pulled off a comeback in these games. None of them. Not one team in the last 2 decades has pulled off a comeback of this magnitude.
That's absolutely
until Luka
crazy.
and the Mavs did it. After going on a 6-3 run in just 29 seconds of game time, Luka found himself at the line with just 4 seconds left on the clock. He sinks the first free throw, but they're still down 2. So now Luka's got to pull off a miracle. Their only shot at winning this game would mean Luka would have to intentionally miss a free throw, beat 5 bodies to the ball, and somehow hit a shot in 4 seconds.
What shocks me about this game.
And that Drew rim, it's still loose. Luka got it.
Look at that cheese.
And that's exactly
Look at
what he
that
did.
cheese, bro.
This once-in-a-lifetime comeback, paired with this game-time shot, is a highlight that most players could only dream of pulling off. And not only did Luka do it, this was his 54th point of the game. Luka Doncic is absolutely unbelievable. And right when you think you've seen everything the kid can do on a basketball court, he gives us this historic performance. And quite possibly the craziest part about all of this, the kid is only 23 years old. Here's a chart of the greatest games from all-time NBA greats before they turn 24.
Yo, Luka Doncic in total, bro, his experience, I think he said sometime that he was playing basketball professionally when he was 13 years old, bro. He was 3-4 years younger than me, hooping against grown men, 35 and over. Like, yo, I mean, and they say the EuroLeague is harder too. So, you know, he has the experience. The game moves a lot slower than younger guys like Ja Morant, Jason Tatum. Like, the game for them, although, you know, they are like 2-3 years in, it's not as slow and as methodical thinking wise as Luka Doncic, because he's been doing it for 10 years already. So yeah, man, Luka, I'm telling you, bro, he's gonna be a GOAT for real. And I hope they really do make a run in the playoffs, but just don't do it to my Clippers, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Clippers ride or die.
Towards the bottom, we've got Garnett, Dirk, and Iverson. As we make our way up, you'll see Steph, Westbrook, and CP3. Keep going up and you'll find that the greatest players of all time were always really good. Giannis, Harden, and LeBron all had similarly great games before they turned 24. And at the very top is Nikola Jokic, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal. 3 of the best games we've ever seen from young players. And then there's Luka, who put together a game so good, it doesn't even look like it belongs on this chart. This kid is something else. And after his historic performance, he is now averaging, are you ready for this? 34, 9, and 9 a game on 62% true shooting percentage. These numbers don't even make sense. If I didn't know any better, I'd think they were a typo. In fact, if you told me 6 years ago when I started covering the NBA that a 23-year-old would be putting up these numbers in 2022, I'd ask if we invented time machines and we somehow managed to go back to 1987 and transport a young Michael Jordan into today's NBA. If you showed me this box score without any context, I'd literally think whoever pulled this off was the greatest basketball player of all time. And then if you told me the same guy who piled up these numbers also pulled off one of the greatest comebacks in NBA history in the same game, I wouldn't hesitate to call you a liar. It's just
New
not
York
possible. What is
professional
this, 2K?
choke artist.
No, it's just Luka Doncic. In fact, out of every player in every game since the inception of the NBA, Luka is the only player to achieve a 60-20-10 game. Truly, a unicorn of a performance. In fact, if we add up all of Luka's counting stats, points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, his performance adds up to a whopping 94. To put this almost unbelievable total into perspective, here's a list of the most productive games in modern NBA history dating back to 1979. Just to even crack this list, a player needs to have a counting stat total that exceeds 71. That means a player can put up a 50-point triple-double and still not even make this list. You'll see a lot of James Harden on here, a lot of Russell
James
Westbrook
Harden
and
went
Michael
crazy.
Jordan.
2018,
Men,
19,
you'll find Joel Embiid a few times,
17,
Anthony Davis,
crazy.
Hakeem, DeMarcus Cousins, and others.
Oh, that was prime
the
James
tens
Harden.
of thousands of games that have been
Kobe
played
with
over the last 43 seasons,
2006 Kobe
only
was
24
crazy.
individual
I mean, that
performances
guy,
exceeded a total
oh my
of
gosh,
80.
he went crazy in
And
2006.
at the very top, right behind the best statistical game of Michael Jordan's entire career, is Luka's masterpiece. The second biggest game in modern NBA history, and the best game I have ever seen with my own eyes.
Insane. Look at this cat.
I need a recovery beer.
Yo, he said, where's my beer? Luka said, give me my beer. Give me my beer, man. Yeah, bro. Talk about amazing. I mean, this guy is 23 years old. He's not even touching his prime yet. He's still got another 5-6 years before he even touches his peak prime. And who knows how, like, yo, he could go. Oh my gosh. I mean, this guy, I gotta take my hat off for Luka Doncic, man.
Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
I gotta take my hat off for Luka Doncic, bro. I know y'all might say, oh, I'm D-riding, whatever the case may be, bro. Luka is something special, bro. This guy is something seriously special. And once he gets, I know he's like 220 something, 225, you know, he got a little muscle, but if he becomes more defined, bro, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, bro. But yeah, man, hopefully they can use this as motivation to, you know, boost themselves up this season. I haven't seen I don't know if they played another game since, I mean, that was 2 days ago. Maybe they did play another game, but yeah, man, hopefully they can use this as motivation. Right now they had a tough start to the season, a lot of close games, but yeah, man, this might be the one that really turns around this season. And you know, for the rest of the season, they might be able to turn it up, you know what I'm saying? Luka for MVP. I'm voting Luka for MVP. Whenever we can start voting for MVP, I'm gonna vote for Luka for sure. But hey, man, that's gonna go ahead and conclude today's video. This is your boy NOT signing off, man. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs by April. Hit that sub button. It's free, it's easy. It costs free 99, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it helps out too. It helps out too, man. Why not hit that button? It takes less than a millisecond, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's go ahead and conclude this one. This is NOT signing off, man. Said this the second time. Love you guys. Peace. Let's continue to grind, man. We still got like 2 more days before New Year's, man. I might drop a New Year's video, maybe talking about the goals we want to achieve for this next 2023 year, because I want 2023 to be the year, and I believe that it is, as long as we just keep improving. But yeah, man, peace. This guy Luka's something serious. Jesus.